Hey guys, I'm a little bit sick this week. I just have a cold. My voice has been cutting in and out all week though, so I'm not going to be singing for you today. Traveling this week, going to visit my grandma, my uncle again. Well, we stopped at a rest stop in Kentucky, and I was amused because I went to the restroom and carved into the stall door of the bathroom was Sazunaru, so, fangirls everywhere. I was just amused by that. Thought I'd share. The other thing that's been happening lately, I had like 4 nosebleeds this week, and it's making me mad. The doctors went in and cauterized a blood vessel in my nose a couple years ago because I was getting nosebleeds so often and with such intensity, and it was hard to breathe during them and whatnot. So I shouldn't be getting them anymore. But it's that time of year, the switch from fall to winter. Not like anime. I haven't just been like really horny last week. That's not the reason why I'm getting all the nosebleed, I swear. It doesn't work that way. When I first saw that in anime, I was amused because yeah, it's really funny a lot of the time, but I was also pretty weirded out. I think I took it in a different way than a lot of people take it, because part of me thought there could be a grain of truth in that. And the reason part of me thought that was because I used to have nosebleeds when I cried. Like, especially if I was crying really hard, my nose would start bleeding. It's just all the blood rushes to your face and pressure builds in your head when you cry, and sometimes that pressure chose to come out through the blood vessels in my nose. And that was really frustrating, but part of me wondered when I saw anime is, can that also happen when people are sexually aroused? And I don't know if there's a grain of truth to that. That's what part of me thought, but I think it's very, very rare, whereas crying is less rare, although I am the only person I have actually met who has that issue. The last thing you want to happen when you're crying is for your nose to start bleeding. Just like really angry and about whatever, and you're like really emotional, and then like to add on top of that, you have to deal with a nosebleed. It can be good in some situations. That sounds really weird, but it is a great excuse to get out of an argument. Like, you're really emotional, you're having an argument, and your nose starts bleeding. It's a good excuse to leave the room. I can't laugh because I'll start coughing. Frustration. Yeah. The other benefit to it is that it makes whoever you're arguing with, like whether they're in the right or not, whether you're in the right or they're in the right, it makes them feel really guilty because they made you bleed. I mean, yeah. It also sucks to be sick when you've been having nosebleeds, because normally for me, 1 nosebleed means I'm about to have a bunch more. And when you have a cold, you have a runny nose. And a lot of times when nosebleeds start, they just feel like a runny nose. So I'm constantly like checking my nose when it's running to see if it's blood. And it's just so much frustration right now. Yeah, nosebleeds don't work like they do in anime. I'm not sure if that would be better or worse. Probably worse if they worked like they do in anime. Although most of the time in anime, unless it's like Chibi Vampire, they're like have a nosebleed for like 1 frame and then it's gone. Although sometimes there's like blood splatters everywhere. But whereas in real life, they can last like 10 minutes or so. I think mine lasts longer than most people's. But whatever. I don't know why the topic of this vlog was nosebleeds. I think just because I've been really frustrated about it lately. Sorry if this was like a TMI thing. But yeah, I should hopefully be over this and back to singing by next week, because I have some stuff planned. So, yay. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching.